I got the keys. All right, shalom, shalom. Pastor Corey here. Headed to Walmart. We back in. Initially, they had all the gates and the blockage up, and I'm gonna flip the camera around so y'all can see it. And some people walking in with masks, some people are not. But it shows you how much bull crap they was on when they had us, going through all of this. I'm showing you now. None of the gates is up. I mean, we had to walk this long freaking line all the way around and follow all these damn procedures and all this bull crap that nobody seemed to be doing no more because of how's it going? All right, because of what? Did somebody speak up? Did somebody protest? Well, I mean, what happened to where all of a sudden that is no more? All right. Now I never was. Let me turn it back around here. All right. I was never caught up in the bull crap in the first place. All right. And so here's some food for thought. All right. I want y'all to hear me good. It's real. Here's some food for thought. I don't know what in the world. No, I don't want that. Internet. All right. So there you are. And now here's my piece on this whole thing as I look at what I knew in the first place. We started testing it out a few weeks ago when we began to walk in and we would walk past and, they still had the folks standing at, out on the outside. And we found out that it was all baloney. It was all a crock of crap because we would start to walk past. Nobody would say nothing. And even then, when people would, early on, when people would try to walk up on you, I just looked them in the face. And they would just, oh, how's it going, sir? And just walk off. And so now it don't even matter. But now I'm just looking, I'm like, wow. And then when I get home, I see a article where Blue Springs sued to have their fans to be able to come in so they can have 1,000 fans. Now dig this. So I saw in one of the videos some dummy gets on and he asked a question. He said he's looking around and he doesn't see anybody. I'm talking about at Tabernacles. So a guy commented on the video. He said, I don't see anybody with mask on, and I'm concerned. And I said, well, guess what? And he wanted to know, was this last year or was this event now? And I got on the video and I commented, yeah, that this was this week, and nobody there's no COVID-19 cases, and if you want to know the truth, how we're able to gather opposed to other people, then just keep watching. And I'll tell you that as well. See, the Most High Yah is with us. Because here's the thing, and I'm not saying be stupid. I'm not saying that because obviously they have created this pandemic and this whatever agenda that goes along with it to prepare for a future premise in, terms of control, in terms of running an exercise to see where people landed in the process. But I kid you not, throughout the whole thing, I was never fooled, and I don't intend to be. The word says if it was possible, the very elect would be fooled. And so we can't be fooled by what we see, what other people do, what they're doing. I'm right here in the middle of Walmart doing not interview, but doing this video. And I don't care what people think about what I'm talking about, because I'm just talking about truth, man. You can't be so quick to be overran by what other people are doing, because that's the difference. The Hamashiach has made us free, and we're free indeed. So you got to know really how to walk in that thought, how to walk in that physically, so that other people can see that you're not under the same bondage that they may be under, and then begin to be the example when they ask questions. Then you're able to share a thought and truth that really highlights where you're supposed to stand in this. So it's just amazing. I thought I'd come on and just talk about how amazed I am at the fact that you know all of a sudden the gates are being taken down from in front of Walmart. And last I checked, we're about a month and a half out for when they, if I can go back and find that article, in the article it says that December is supposed to be the deadliest month for COVID, meaning, and they said that they expect, I want to say anywhere from 300 to maybe 400,000 people to die from the deadly effects of COVID coming up. Now, here's my thing. Again, we went through this entire summer and all we found was cases was being increased. And if you was foolish enough to get on the breathing machine, then you know, everybody I found from recent last week, they had the funeral for a fraternity brother from college. He called me before he went, into the hospital, and he said that, they diagnosed him with COVID, after he was at his father's funeral. Now, Rob just went to his mom's funeral, all right, and they already had some health conditions in their family. Then he went to his dad's funeral. Then he went to the hospital, and I told him, I said, look, man, I know what you can do to keep the sinuses from developing any type of viral or any type of buildup of bacteria in the sinus nasal cavity. And we need to talk when you get out. And he said, well, man, and he was really putting his trust in the system. And so guess what? Now you're dead, And I was on a talk before Tabernacles with guys I went to college with, and I was sharing this with them. And it's like I was talking Chinese, man. It's like I was talking a foreign language. So, this is why we are required to separate, man. When I saw my family at Tabernacles, these are the people I'm expecting each and every one of you to have a different thought process, a different mindset, a different way that we must go through this different, because this is how it's going to shake down. See, you can only imagine when in Goshen, the Israelites were well protected and taken care of, and they were well fed and nourished, but then the rest was absolutely, going and being under that famished situation that took place. And so in that, then people sold themselves, they sold their property, and all sorts of things took place. And so we have to be in that mindset that, knowing that we came together, I wasn't expecting nothing but what we saw come out of Straightway Ministries there at Tabernacles. And many people who are not a part of Straightway is hearing what's going on. And then when I get on the internet, you asking about masks, man, you damn near pissed me off, you damn dumbass. We look, Yah is not going to destroy the remedy. And am I saying that we're not capable of getting sick or, having colds or things like that? We're wise. And we're going to do all that we can to make sure, all those who are wise in the ministry, we're going to do everything we can to manage these temples and keep ourselves intact so that Yah could do the things that he know that he wants to do for us. That's keep us separate. That's keep us out in front as a people that he can show open that he has truly called us out from among them. So And the time's gonna come. I mean, it's gonna really come where it's gonna be evident. It's gonna show why we are a different people, and that's the expectation that I go under. I'm not, I'm not coming on here to, tell you to totally disregard, because I obviously they created this thing to do something, but I'm just not falling for it. And as I look around and I walk around Walmart and I look, and see how people are just bucking the system. People are tired. People are tired of freaking wearing the mask. Other people here that's like me that's not wearing masks, they get it. You know what I mean? And I'm not, because it's like, really, how much protection do those masks have? And when you got some reports saying that those 3M, masks work, some saying it don't, this, that. I mean, there's 1,001 reports out there, but what said you? And that's where you got to come in and begin to not even give heed to these seducing things that come to cause you to minimize in faith and minimize in who you're called to be. I just feel so strengthened just because I had opportunity to be around all you and be around the shepherd. Man, you could just feel the power flowing off the shepherd, and just all my brothers, man, who have walked strongly this tabernacle in the word of life and what's true for us, man. Seeing you all showed me how much we are being restored, in and away from, the nations and the people who walk this earth. And we are absolutely called. You got to know that. I'm going to encourage you one more time to stay firm and stay in the love of the Most High Yah, that you don't be called out. Do not absolutely give heed to being passive on things that that can cause your feet to stumble and cause you to, when the next time, when we get together to feast, that your face and your presence is not among the brethren. So with that being said, bless you all, my family. Love you all much, man. I can't say enough how much I'm overjoyed with just all the counsel and all the things that we were able to be. I believe Yah gave out a great portion to fill us up, to refresh our souls, to be able to run for another, 150 days or so before we get back together. And whatever the days are, I'm just looking forward to it again, because I truly can say I miss being around you all. And instead of me being tired of you all, I wish some kind of way we all could be around each other in some lands near and close, so we can all come together and just fellowship and scream and cry and yell and be strengthened and learn war and fight and all the things that Israel should be doing together, so our children can just take this thing and see it and run with vigor to serve the Most High Yah. Hey, you all be blessed. Pastor Corey with the Straightway Ministries, the Straightway Kansas City. Here, blessings to the pastor, Dow, and all the elders and teachers, deacons, to all my family here in the ministry. You all be well, be strong, and we'll be seeing you all soon. Shalom, shalom.